Social anxiety, man. Oh, I could talk about this for a very long time because, it is something that I suffer from on a daily basis. Social anxiety, being shy, being shut off, not talking to a lot of people, not knowing what to say, not knowing how to really conversate with people or being scared to conversate with people. Like it's deeper than just being shy. You know what I'm saying? It's really a silent battle and a silent war in our minds that a lot of people can't see. You know what I'm saying? Well, really nobody can see because it's a battle that's within us. It's a war that's within us, but it is something that I'm trying to overcome every single day. And I did not know social anxiety was as common until I actually started like looking for it in people and seeing it in people. Like I thought I was the only one that struggled with it, bro. Like there's times where I gotta talk to myself before I go talk to a person. I gotta like rehearse what I'm gonna say before I go talk to somebody. Or I'm walking past a group of people and I hear them talking, I hear them laughing or whatever I think is about me. You know what I'm saying? Or I just stutter a lot when I talk to people. Like, bro, it's a lot that boils down and comes down to the social anxiety thing that I didn't know until I started really paying attention to it and started looking at it, bro. And if you have social anxiety, if you suffer from social anxiety, man, I just want to let you know that you're not alone. Like literally me, I'm somebody that suffers and deals with social anxiety on a daily basis, bro. Like, yeah, it's kind of hard. It's kind of different because you see everybody else kikiing and talking all the time, and you're just that person that doesn't talk. You know what I'm saying? You're that person that is really just chill, laid back, kind of observing everything, listening to everything. Like, especially with people you don't know, bro. Like, I know for me, dog, if I don't know you, if I've never talked to you before, if I've never seen you before, bro, it's gonna be hard to get a real conversation out of me. It's gonna be hard to really see my personality the first time I meet you. Like I'm one of those people that like I gotta warm up to you before I talk to you. I gotta observe and see how you are before I really open up and show my personality to you, if that makes sense. Like I know I'm sure if you have social anxiety and you deal with that, like you're literally the same way. But I'm here to tell today, like it's okay, bro. Like it's something that you can start to get over. It's something that you can start to become better with. You know what I'm saying? There's something that you can work on. Like I said, social anxiety is more common than you think. Like a lot of people have social anxiety. A lot of people deal with social anxiety on a daily basis. That's something that I did not know until I started, looking into it. Like you're not the only one who's overthinking every conversation. I'm not the only one who's overthinking every conversation. You're not the only one who's worrying about being judged. I'm not the only one who's worrying about being judged or, replaying every word in your head or having to plan out what you're going to say to somebody or having to plan out what you're going to ask somebody. Like those are things that I suffer from every single day. Like every single day, whether it be with my friends, whether it be with my family, the people I'm closest to, like I still have to build up enough courage and enough strength to ask a question or to talk to somebody. You know what I'm saying? Like it's okay, bro. You're human, and there's a lot more people who are silently going through this or silently dealing with this than you realize. Like you're not the only one, bro. Like it's okay. You know what I'm saying? You may be feeling like, wow, like I'm different. Like I don't talk like them. Like I can't talk like them. I don't know how to talk like them. Like I'm scared to talk to people. Like it's okay, bro. Like everybody has something that they may be dealing with. Everybody has something that they may be going through. And yours is just social anxiety. Mine is social anxiety. And there's a lot more things, you know what I'm saying? But there is a way that we can start to get better with this. There is a way that we can start to deal with this. Like it's not just something wrong with you, bro. Like it's not something wrong with you. It's just something in your nervous system. The truth about social anxiety is you get scared and you get nervous and you get anxious. I get scared, nervous, and anxious because our body is literally reacting to what it sees as a threat, even if there's not a threat. You know what I'm saying? We see somebody or we see this person we want to talk to and we get scared because we perceive them as a threat, even if they're not a threat. A threat to our peace, a threat to our mental, a threat to reject us in a way or spin our mind in a way or spin our thoughts in a way, even if they have not come off as a threat. Like it's our nervous system trying to protect us in a way, if that makes sense. And I don't know why that happens, but like you're not weak for feeling that way. You know what I'm saying? You're not different or strange for feeling that way. Like it's part of your makeup, it's part of your biology, it's part of how God created you. You know what I'm saying? And it's possible to overcome that. It's possible to get rid of social and not get rid of it, but kind of get better with social anxiety in a way, because it's something that I've been working on. I'm trying to talk to more people while I'm outside. I'm trying to, ask questions without being scared to ask questions, or talk to people without being scared to talk to people, bro. And, the problem with social anxiety is when we start to avoid people so much, bro, avoidance starts to become a habit. We start to avoid everybody, like no matter who they are. They're close to us, if they're not close to us, if they're a stranger, if they're our friend, like avoidance starts to become a bad habit for us. The more you avoid social situations, the more you avoid social interactions, the more power that the social anxiety has over you. The more power that you're giving to this social anxiety thing. You know what I'm saying? Every time you avoid somebody, every time you avoid that big conversation or that deep conversation, whether it be with your friends, whether it be with your family, whether it be with a stranger, the more power you're giving to this social anxiety to be bigger than you. You know what I'm saying? To defeat you. Your mind tells you this lie, like, if I hide, if I go into my own space, if I go into wherever you go when you feel anxious, bro, like I feel safe. Like that's the biggest lie our mind is telling us, especially the people with social anxiety. Like we can't keep hiding. You know what I'm saying? We can't keep going to this safe place. Like I always say, you got to be uncomfortable to grow. You can't grow when you're comfortable. You can't take steps forward when you're comfortable. You got to be uncomfortable in order to grow. You got to be uncomfortable in order to become the person you want to be. So the truth behind this is, like, hiding keeps you stuck. Running away from them situations keep you stuck. Avoiding those situations keep you stuck. They become a bad habit. Like I said, like avoidance starts to become a bad habit. And then that's why we feel even more anxious when we try to make a conversation or we try to ask a question, because we've been hiding. We've been running away from it. We've been letting the social anxiety win us over. We've been letting the social anxiety take its power over us. You know what I'm saying? And like I said, I suffer from this on a daily basis, bro. I like to be by myself all the time. Like, I don't really like conversating with people, if I'm being honest. Like, I don't like interacting with people if I don't know you, if I've never met you before. Even if I do or have seen you a couple times, like, it takes a lot for me to really open up to you. It takes a lot for me to really start to communicate and talk to you and show my personality. But that's because of the social anxiety that I have. Like, I like to run away from them situations. You know what I'm saying? I like to avoid them situations. I like to hide. I like to feel safe. But the truth is, like, that hiding, that running away, that avoiding is doing nothing for us, but holding us back. You know what I'm saying? It's keeping us in the same spot. At some point, bro, we're going to have to speak up for ourselves. We're going to have to ask questions. Like, my dad tells me this all the time, bro. Like, if you really want something, if you really want to be somewhere, if you really want to do something, like, you got to speak up for yourself. And I never used to speak up for myself because of my social anxiety. Even with my parents, like, I never spoke up for myself. I never used to talk for myself. You know what I'm saying? I used to be scared to do that. And you miss opportunities that way. You know what I'm saying? You miss doors opening that way because of this fear, because of this anxiety, because of this feeling of, like, I don't want to do this. Like, I want to run away. I want to hide. I want to feel safe. But that's only keeping you stuck, bro. That's only holding you back from the person you want to become, from the person you want to be. And, like I always say, bro, if you want to overcome something, if you want to, take steps in the right direction, you got to start small. And this is what I've been doing. Like, I've been trying to talk to people I don't know more. That makes sense. Like, I go to the gym, whatever. I talk to the people at the front desk. I talk to random people and be like, hey, how you doing? Like, how's your day? Like, start small, bro. Like, simply just say hi to somebody that you're walking past. You're never going to see that person again. Like, 99% of the time, you are never going to see these people again. So why not just come out your shell and say hi? You know what I'm saying? Why not give them a compliment? And I know it's going to be hard, bro. Like, I still struggle with that on a daily basis. I still struggle saying hi to random people on a daily basis, but I have gotten better with it. You know what I'm saying? I have started to come out my shell a little more. I have started to talk a little more. I may not talk all the time, but it's more than what it was. And that's just because I started small. You know what I'm saying? That's just because I took the small step, and then them small steps are going to compound over time and turn into a big step. At some point in my life, my social anxiety ain't going to be this bad. You know what I'm saying? Bro, when I started this YouTube channel, like, I struggled to talk in front of the camera. My very first video, it took me like 30 tries to make a video. And this is not even a person. Like, it's a phone, my phone at that. My phone camera, like, I struggled talking to the camera because of social anxiety, because I thought, like, I had to be perfect. That's a big thing with social anxiety too. Like, we think we got to be perfect. We don't got to be perfect at all. Like, we're human, bro. We're gonna make mistakes. We're gonna mess up. We're never gonna be perfect ever. There's no perfect thing, no perfect person, no perfect situation, none of that. So once you come to realization, like, you don't gotta be perfect and you can just be you. You know what I'm saying? You can just be authentic. You don't gotta live up to this name or this hype or whatever. Like, that helps a lot with your social anxiety. That helps a lot with simply just talking to somebody. Because like I said, bro, you don't gotta be perfect, like, at all. You don't gotta be perfect. And then the feeling like we're being judged when we walk past a group of people, or we got to look down at our phone because they might be talking about us. Like, bro, 9 times out of 10, these people you walking past don't care about you at all. They don't care what you got going on. They don't care what you're doing. Like, bro, just be you. You know what I'm saying? Just be authentic. Walk around with confidence. You know, confidence plays a big role in the social anxiety too. Like, when you walk around with confidence, bro, you really don't care what any people think about you. You know what I'm saying? You really don't mind what they say about you, their opinions on you. You're not supposed to care about that anyway. But I know that it is hard to just not care. You know what I'm saying? It's hard to kind of tune out that noise and kind of tune out what they're saying. But like, bro, like, just believe in you. Be comfortable in your skin. I just made a video about that. Be confident in yourself, bro. You know what I'm saying? And just walk around like you're that, because you are. You know, walk around like you're that person. Don't be cocky, but be confident. You know what I'm saying? And try to breathe through the discomfort. You know, don't try to avoid it. Don't try to walk around it. Like, bro, when you're uncomfortable, that is the best time for you. You know what I'm saying? When I'm uncomfortable, that's the best time for me, because I know that I'm forced to grow. I know that I'm forced to take a step forward. I know that I'm forced to be a better person, or be a better, you know, like, take it to another level, if that makes sense. Like, I know that I'm forced to grow. So in my mind, bro, when I get uncomfortable, when I get in these situations where my social anxiety might be heightened, or I might feel it a lot, it's like, bro, just breathe. Like, everything's gonna be all right. Promise you. At the end of the day, that person's human. I'm human. Like, we put our pants on the same way, bro. There's no point of me being scared of them. You know what I'm saying? Just talk. Like, that's it. Open your mouth. Say hi. Never gonna see that person again. Just take a deep breath, bro. Think about it a little bit, then boom, just talk to them. Like, it's that easy, bro. You don't gotta avoid it. You don't gotta run away from it, bro. Because like I said, like, that's only holding you back. It's only holding you back. And like I said a couple minutes ago, bro, like, stop chasing perfection. Like, you don't gotta be perfect. I promise you, them people that you're friends with, ain't none of them relationships perfect. They might get messy. They might be different. They might have hard times. Like, they're never perfect. So why are you striving to be perfect? You know what I'm saying? Nothing in this world is perfect, bro. Stop chasing perfection. When you keep chasing perfection, you're going to let that social anxiety take that power over you every single time, because you think you got to be perfect. You think you got to do this a certain way, or talk a certain way, or act a certain way. No, you just got to be you. You just got to be authentic, bro. Like, simple as that. And then another thing is, bro, like, most of these people you see, most of these people you are scared to talk to, bro, like, they're too busy to even think about judging you. They're too busy thinking about themselves to even judge you, or to even have an opinion on you, or to even talk about you. You know what I'm saying? They're too busy thinking about themselves to even worry about what you got going on. So you got to come to realization, like, you got to stop worrying about it. Like, bro, stop worrying about what these people think about you. Stop worrying about what these people saying about you, because 9 times out of 10, they probably not even thinking about you. They're probably not even saying nothing about you. Like, just going about your day. Like I say, you never gonna see these people again, ever. Just say what's up, say hi. That's gonna start to bring you out that shell a little bit, man. But like I said, man, social anxiety is something that is big. It's something that is way more common than you may think. Like I said, I suffer from it every single day to this day. Like, as I'm making this video, literally yesterday, I struggled making my YouTube video. It took me like 10 tries, because I was stuttering, I was scared, I tried to be perfect. Like, it's a daily thing for me, you know what I'm saying? And it's something that I'm trying to overcome on a daily basis. It's something that I'm trying to get over on a daily basis. And I can say that I have taken some steps forward. No, I'm not gonna be perfect. No, I'm not gonna get over it in a week, but it's gonna take some time, bro. Like, you're not broken, you're not messed up, you're not wrong or bad for suffering from social anxiety. Like, you're growing. You know what I'm saying? When you find these uncomfortable situations, bro, just breathe and try to take that step forward every single time. Like, simple as that. It's gonna be hard. It's gonna be tough, but you know, social anxiety is beatable. It's something that you can grow over. It is something that you can win. You know what I'm saying? It is a war and a battle that you can win, and you're stronger than you think. You know what I'm saying? So believe in yourself. Have confidence in yourself. You know what I'm saying? Walk around with confidence, walk around with belief in yourself, walk around knowing that you don't got to be perfect. You know what I'm saying? You just got to be yourself. Simple as that. Like, you're never going to see any of these people again, man. So you might as well talk to them. But that'll be all for this video, man. I appreciate y'all for tuning in. If you like this video, go hit that sub button. On the way to 500 subs. Appreciate y'all. I love y'all. And I'll see y'all in the next one.